Hey everybody, this is Jinga, also known as Haitian Hershey Dread, in my bedroom. Yay! Um, I'm making this video because one of my subscribers, her name is I Am Camilla, she wanted me to elaborate on what I meant by YouTube is a safe haven for Black women. And I said that in a previous video, and it was titled Nappy Tube. So if you wanted to check that out, it's just I cut it short and I said, "Oh, I guess that's another video, another subject that I need to discuss." So, um, but on the real talk, I was speaking in terms for myself, not for Black women as a whole. I do not have the right to. Uh, Speak for every Black woman on YouTube or anyone on the planet. I only can focus on this one, this chocolate girl right here. So let me go ahead and I guess I need to start out by reading her comment to me. And I just want to say thank you, I Am Camilla, for uh, hitting up my vid and sharing your message with us. So it says right here, I am Camilla. She goes, great vid. 2 questions. Are you Haitian? Yes, I am, by way of my dad. And she goes, and can you please elaborate about YouTube being a safety net when we talk about Black women relationships? She said that she never thought about it in those terms, but she wholeheartedly agreed. And well, it's nice to know that I'm not the only one that is feeling that as a Black woman, you know. Um, I can only say it in my terms. And maybe anybody who listens to this, maybe they can give their input and let us know how you feel about it or what. Well, like I was saying, I do have a strong tribe of sisters in my family, women in my family. We are very into our traditions here, so far as soul food, family, and I have my family here. And I don't know about anybody in California because I'm from California. And sometimes it's hard to gel with a sister, face to face. I mean, like I said, I can talk to anybody from Park Place to Park Bench, but, to be able to surpass the many layers of, it almost feels like sometimes it's an obstacle course to really find the truth with a sister sometimes, or, that's from in my perspective. um, it, it almost feels as though a guard is up at times. As far as my relationships go, I it's like a rainbow. It's like you can be Asian, white. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you have a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul, and you are, you believe in what you do, and you take care of yourself. That's really the kind of people that I would like in my corridor effect. But since we're talking about sisters, chocolate sisters in general, I just felt that when I came to YouTube, first of all, my sister told me about the various films and I mean various vids of women from all over the world sharing their story, their lock stories, to teaching us how to grow our hair, teaching us how to nurture ourselves as women. And I don't know about anybody here, but to get that kind of information, you're gonna have to pay for it. I mean, really, that's real talk. This is Cali. Uh, Everybody has a seminar of some kind, and if you're talking about, you know, meeting sisters on the street and everything. Yeah, generally, I would be like, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing?" And all that stuff. But then there's this thing behind it, the stigma, like, okay, well, you only go this far to get to know me. You know, you only go that far. So, with YouTube, nobody has a threat. Nobody's a threat. Nobody's trying to steal nobody's man. Nobody's trying to steal nobody's, I don't know if you go that route, that woman, I don't know. And nobody is trying to take advantage, or nobody feels like they have to keep their guard up at all times. All we have to do is, if you're not flowing correctly, then you can press delete. Delete. Bye bye. You know, but, as far as getting to know the fullness of a sister, it is just, it's a treat because, women from all walks of life, uh, you know, you get to know, what makes them happy, what makes them shine, if they love to do makeup, or if they love to talk about history, if they love to talk about, spirituality or health. It's just like, wow, okay, so they're blossoming here, and it's so neat. It's so neat. Um, I have yet to establish a solid relationship with anybody here on YouTube. I'm not expecting it. It's like, because I was always taught an expectation is a premeditated resentment. So I'm not trying to resent nobody up in this piece. I mean, I guess I'm calling myself, throwing myself out into the universe to see what I can find. And I hope that, I don't want to get emotional right now. I kind of feel a little bit emotional. I just hope that I have the opportunity to connect just because we have a common bond, um, which is to embrace our beauty in ourselves, within ourselves, not just outside, is inside as well. So basically, when I look at other people, their YouTube, I don't just look at their outer appearance. I look within their heart. You know, there's certain sisters that I see that is just trying to fight off anger because somebody's been hurting them as a person, or they're trying to stay strong. And sometimes I feel it, and I'm not trying to get no kudos or anything, but sometimes a prayer emanates in my being because of that. you know um, I feel that as Black women, we need to heal ourselves, um, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. um, and of course I have a passion about it. you know um, I do love my color. I do love connecting with women that happens to live and strive, and women who are mothers, sisters, aunties, um, and it's more than outward beauty. It's that inner beauty. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you look at my friends list, if you see yourself on that, if I subscribe to you, then I'm telling you, if you you have you have affected me in a positive manner, you know. And did not mean to cry. I am Camila. I really appreciate you having given me the ability to touch my heart. I really don't say um, stuff like this. I mean, as you can see, out into the universe, but I appreciate. I appreciate your sisterhood, and as well as a few other sisters on here. And I'm looking forward. I don't know what my journey is on YouTube, but I am so blessed that all of you, are out there embracing my videos, subscribing to my videos, and sharing yourselves and your thoughts in a positive light. And I hope that this cipher will continue. And so that's what I mean. Um, YouTube is a safety net for me to be safe, to get to know who, I am and who you are without any drama. And I like that. I like not having drama. So for people who are drama filled, please take note. Please take note. I'm here to build, and I'm here for positive vibes. I'm here to say, hey, I'm a sister, and I love who I am. And, you know, okay, even though there's a stigma about being natural, I don't understand it because we are the only species that have this hair. We're the only ones. The only ones. Thank you, universe, for allowing us to have that opportunity. Okay, wow. Ooh, I feel like I had a therapy session. Ah. Okay, well, I hope that I answered this question fully. And please, if you feel, let me take these off and you can see my reflection. Please, if you would like to add on to it, here's the question to you. I'll give you guys the same question. Okay, for the women out there, do you feel as though YouTube is a safety net to get to learn about our, you know, I guess our birthright, ourselves, our name freely without any barriers? And is it more easy to accept the YouTube other than face to face in your community? Please, please leave your messages. If you are new to Haitian Hershey Dread Nappy Tube, please add yourself on. Let's build, let's embrace who we are, no matter where we are, where we're from. And, I would love to hear your stories as well. I do various, from time to time, just travel, boom, 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 all over cyberspace, checking out what you guys do. So, God bless you, and peace and blessings, love and light. And I guess I will talk to you later. Bye bye.